What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. It's been a little bit. I had some personal issues that I had to be taken care of, some plot points that had to be ironed out. But we're back and ready to go for 2.2. I think we left off on 2.1, right? We finished the Crystal Tower and did 2.1. And so now we're on 2.2. And I'm really excited, except we have a small problem, and that is, as you guys know, I've been playing as a summoner this entire time. But I've been also helping a lot of friends who also joined into the Final Fantasy XIV community. And as such, I kind of over-leveled my summoner just a wee bit. And let's just say that I'm level 60 as my summoner. I'm over level 60, which pretty much sets us up for Heaven's Ward. So for the time being, I thought it'd be good to start working on a different class since, you know, I'm already level 60 on my summoner. And so I've decided, out of trying a bunch of different classes, that I would actually really enjoy the Samurai. So I figured we would switch to that. I've been playing around with its kit a little bit, and I really, really do like it. So we're going to be switching to Samurai for the time being, and I think that's what we're going to go with. So yeah, I think we need to...
Are you trying to copy feeling?
What?
And you're also a samurai.
Yeah, well, I showed Pikachu how to play Samurai, from what I understand of it. Basically, from what I understand of Samurai, it revolves around 3 combos that all earn you these stickers here called Sen, and then you spend those Sen on various Iaijutsu moves. And so what you're seeing here is the whole kit. I have actually kind of organized it as such for later purposes. But we have my single target rotation, my AoE rotation, my third eye, and some abilities that go with it, it would seem. And then we have these Hisatsu moves, which I think revolve around this blade meter here. As I'm doing my abilities, I earn this thing called Kenki, and then I spend that Kenki on these Hisatsu moves. And so far, all I've unlocked is Hisatsu Kaiten, which increases potency of next weapon skill by 50% for and it lasts for just 10 seconds. The best place I figured to put this is either in front of my behind my Heigenbana or my Midari Setsugeka, which is how I understand this class so far. But other than that, it's been quite a joy to be playing. So I've been teaching Pikachu how to play that class as well, as far as I understand. I still don't understand the rest of the kit very well. Like, I've just placed everything here where I think it should go, and how I plan to use it in the future. But it's yet to be seen whether or not that will actually happen.
It's still a work in progress.
Yeah, it's still work in progress. But we shall see for now. But in that case, we're going to go ahead and continue our adventure. So, I think last we left off...
in Revenant Toll.
Yeah, Revenant's Toll. I think I need to go in here, maybe? Rising Stones. Yeah, because in 2.1, we moved the whole Scion stuff.
Base of operations.
As far as I'm aware, I was told, or I understand, that this, how do I put this? I understand this storyline is called Into the Maelstrom. Every one of these parts is named something. So what 2.1 was A Realm Awoken, then there was the Crystal Tower, and now we're on Into the Maelstrom, which has some implications, but we'll talk about that when we get further in. So that being said, let's go ahead and talk to Minfilia. Ooh, okay, we got Hero Earrings of Fending, Slaying, and Aiming. Probably won't be using Aiming if that, I think that might be better for the Bard. Unless I'm misunderstanding how these work. But regardless, let's go ahead and accept. Still Waters. Alright, we're back to talking. Truly, there is no rest for the weary. Scarce had I begun to make myself at home when I received a request for assistance from Amalgina. Well, here we go with the names again. Amalgina and Sons Mineral Concern. It would appear their storehouse in Horizon has been the target of series of covert robberies. Minor as they seemed to in isolation, occasional disappearance... It's been a while, so my reading's a little rough right now. Sorry about that. Minor as they seemed in isolation, occasional discrepancies in the manifest were long dismissed as clerical errors. It was only during the concern's annual audit that a pattern became apparent. Significant quantities of crystals, and only crystals, were missing. Another primal attack, I would see. I need hardly tell you what that may imply. Just said it. I look so concerned. The brass blades charged with investigating the thefts believe that someone with the concern is selling the crystals for profit. Alas, they have as yet been unable to identify a likely suspect. And the concern's proprietors have grown frustrated by their lack of progress. Needless to say, I would not have agreed to intervene had the stolen goods been of merely monetary value. If there is even a possibility that the theft acts not out of self-interest but in the service of a primal, we can ill afford to wait for the blades to realize their mistake. Pray depart for Horizon at your earliest convenience. Rendezvous with Y'shtola when you arrive. She and Thancred have already begun a preliminary investigation. I have every confidence that the three of you will get to the bottom of these thefts. I only hope our fears prove unfounded when you do.
Correction, 5 of us.
Yeah.
They're missing 2 people.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Don't worry, guys. You're just the expendable plot devices. I'm the one with the plot armor here.
Goddamn plot armor.
Oh yeah, as we speak, the Final Fantasy XV crossover event has begun, and a host of other events have happened. But I hadn't had a chance to record them, so I do apologize. Been very busy with some personal matters. One of which involving my brand new dog, who had some unfortunate mishappings with her, but she's doing fine now. She's absolutely fully recovered from her issue. I won't go into too much detail, but let's just say she needed my assistance at the time, but she is fully recovered.
Alright,
Anyway,
where to?
We're going to Horizon. Basically, that would be in Thanalan, if memory serves me correctly.
Yep.
Boop. Bibbidi bop. God, I miss playing this game.
Still feels the same, huh?
Oh
Still
yeah,
feels good.
feels like home. Y'shtola, here we go. Who's your favorite of the Scions?
Thancred.
I could see that. Cameron?
Deciding.
Hmm.
I would say Papalimo.
I would say Y'shtola is my favorite. Interesting, we all have different favorites. Ah,
Yeah,
so your assistance is most welcome. I have already spoken at length with the brass blades of the Rose, albeit to little avail. It would seem that the thieves took great pains to conceal their activities. I could go into further detail, but your time might be better spent in conversation with Fufalupa. Fufalupa, okay. He is an officer charged with leading the investigation, and I would only be repeating that which he relayed to me. If aught elude my attention, mayhap it will not elude yours. She talk funny. Yeah.
Night.
I see my reading skills have diminished a small bit since my departure, but we'll be fine. Fufalupa. Love the name. Oh, hello there. Soul, was it? Y'shtola said to expect you. Terrible business, these thefts. We have yet to confirm the quantities of crystals stolen, but I dare say it may be greater than... a bit... but never mind that. I have news to share. A short while ago, the driver of a heavily laden carriage refused to halt for inspection and broke through one of our checkpoints on the Royal Allegan Sunway. The cart bolted off toward Eastern Thanalan, where, thank the gods, I hear that our colleagues were able to apprehend them without further incident. Ooh, okay, could be a lead. A speeding carriage? That would seem a curious choice for thieves of such proven cunning. Yet the Amalja do have a foothold in the Eastern Thanalan. Thinking Ifrit again, but I doubt that. Into the Maelstrom implies something else. And what of their cargo? Did they carry crystals we seek? We should be receiving a report any moment now, but I fail to see what else I could. Well, hello there, Thancred. Did you have a nice rest after your jaunt with darkness? Did you miss me, friends? I'm back. But I fear I come bearing disappointing news, or, on second thought, perhaps it is good news after all. Thancred, wherever have you been off to? I figured you had everything under control here, so I took a brief excursion to the east to check up on our Malja friends. And wouldn't you believe it, I happened upon a runaway carriage on the way, and even was able to do some small part to help my friends in the brass blades intercept it. Ah. In all my years, I have never seen such a prodigious quantity of summonus. The blades were calling it one of the greatest hauls they had ever seen. The stolen crystals, on the other hand, were nowhere to be found. Okay, so it's probably drugs. Is that so? Alas, I suppose we have no choice but to resume our search elsewhere. We should reassess our options as well. Come with us, soul. I do like Thancred, though. I really do like Thancred.
Okay, the little part that happened before, it was an accident.
What are you talking about? What did you do? Were you the one doing the drugs?
Only a little bit. I mean,
guys, come on! You're ruining my investigation.
2 pounds.
Against all expectation, it would seem the Amalja are innocent of this particular spate of crimes. By all indications, they have yet to replenish the stores of crystals exhausted during their last attempt to summon Ifrit. What I can't fathom is why anyone else would go to such lengths to obtain crystals, and in such quantities. It cannot be that we are dealing with simple thieves. If their motives were profit, why would they limit their trade to crystals alone? Plainly, we are missing something. While you think about what it might be, I shall inform, how do you pronounce his name? Urianger. I know that's how we pronounce it, but you said it was different, Pikachu?
Yeah, Orange.
Oranger. Oranger, is the R silent?
Yeah.
Oranger. Oranger of our progress, or lack thereof. Okay.
Orange.
Orange. Okay. I want to remember that.
Now then.
Ooh.
Tis I. The situation may be more complicated than we anticipated.
Yellow cutscene.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Although the audio really shifted lower on that cutscene. It worries me.
Indeed. I shall remain watchful.
I keep
Ere
forgetting
thou
their
goest,
voices.
Another matter requireth thine attention. A young maiden, full eager to... Wherefore inquirest thou of her fairness? Oh, very well. Be she damsel or devil, I shall direct her steps to Revenant's Toll. Save thine insinuations for one given to such impropriety. Thou shalt not find me amenable.
Oh, Orange, you have such a way with words. A boat from the water, huh? Ooh. I dare say she looks
Far across
nice.
the sea from the land of Domar have we traveled.
She's looking
We
mad
seek
bad.
audience with the ruler of these lands. Who here speaks for you?
Doma, huh? I'm learning about the geography a little bit of the place. I think Doma is like, I think it's like, isn't it like their stand-in for like China, I think. If memory serves me right. Like this game's version of China. I don't know, I've been learning a little about the geography of the world. Not too much to spoil, but a little bit here and there. Alright, what reward do I want? Vending,
Everything.
slaying. I got no idea. It's good
Slaying.
for all. Huh?
You want slaying?
Thank you. Look, I'm gonna be completely honest. This is Leviathan. Because we've slayed 3 primals, technically 4, if you count the Moogle Mogs. And now we have what was it? Water, lightning, and ice still yet to go. And this is into the Maelstrom, referring to the Lamincians. So Since we already did Titan, I could only imagine it has to do with Leviathan. It's quite obvious, though. Casting and healing. I'll probably go for casting for my summoner.
There should be another chance you can get not artifacts, but accessories later.
Okay. Any bright ideas? A solitary flash or insight? I wish I could just speak it out loud, but apparently I can't. No? Well then, for want of a better suggestion, I say we try picking Foopalupa's brain again. Who knows? If we work together, we may yet find something of use nestled away within it. Alrighty. Oh, you got all the collector's editions. Nice.
Me? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Look, I am Flash.
I have
Oh,
put
but it is good to see you return. I was just over there. I have given some thought to the matter, and I have just hit upon the most disturbing possibility. How could I have been so blind? Calm yourself, Foopalupa. I can say Foopa, because Oompa Loompa. Henceforth, he shall now be known as Foompa Loompa. Okay, Foompa Loompa. What is this disturbing possibility of which you speak?
Force.
I was contemplating as to how the thieves' activities escaped our notice for so long, and then it came to me. What if there is something among our own ranks conspiring with them? A traitor in our midst. It would be the most unfortunate if your fears proved, well, founded, Foopalupa. Indeed, if for reasons of security, the concern decided to transfer the remaining crystals stored in Horizon to another location, their plans would be discovered the moment the brass blades were informed. Ah, but such a shipment would surely be well guarded. Would thieves as willy as ours risk opening confrontation? Mayhap not, but neither would the concern be eager to present them with such an obvious target. Nay, they might instead elect to carry out their transfer in secret, to entrust the goods to, let us say, a lone Makoto miner traveling without escort so as to not attract undue attention. Ah. But who... Ah, I see, yes. The concern may well elect to do that. But to travel with so much cargo would be a strenuous task indeed. But this miner would certainly need to rest upon the way. Mayhap north of the bridge to Hammerly. A fine spot for a rest. Would you not agree, Soul? You lie in wait to the north, and I shall do the same to the south. Ah, 'tis to be we're going on a sting operation. Ahem, forgive me, my friends, but I have received new orders. I must inform my men at once. Be on your way, then.
Adventure.
Oh, well, that was fast. Here's one came in. Zero. Call me a cynic, but I would be surprised if these thieves lay down their arms and surrender. See that you come prepared to offer them some encouragement. It feels good to be back in this universe, though. It really does.
Yeah.
Well, hello there.
Just shoving it in front of him, Cameron.
I said to follow.
You know, I have that too, you know.
Yeah. I just
So
had to set to follow.
where doth are we headed? To the south, eh? Okay. How long do you guys think this is
Anyway.
gonna, did you say this was gonna be? This
Like
quest
a
line?
2 hour. Like if
That's
the
not
pace
bad.
you're going, probably like 2 hours.
Okay, not bad. Here's our destination.
Somewhat it took me like an hour to an hour and a half.
I love the wait times here. And that progress bar. Hello.
It takes so long.
He's an attack. No matter.
Ooh.
You fool! You fell into my trap! I am a badass. That's my trap. Ah, we have more, eh? Well, that was easy. Great job, men. Expendables. We made short work of them.
Hey.
Yushtola.
We're useful too.
Just kidding. Stubborn to the last, as expected. You are unharmed. Nice outfit. The gang of seawolves. A gang of seawolf thieves. Pikachu. And in Thanalin, no less. I suppose there's a first time for everything. Seawolves. All of them? Aye. And all with the same taste in facial tattoos. Blue, in case you were wondering. Our thieves are a long way from home. Just silence. Sacred, if you would be so kind as to attend to the outstanding matters in Horizon, I have inquiries to make. Huh? To Horizon, then. Fupalupa will want to hear about your meeting with the thieves.
Going back to Fupalupa.
Fupalupa, doopity doo. I've got a copyright strike for you.
Yay!
I never got to use my Higambana. Yeah.
Refreshed.
I love when you send it flying, you just yeah, there it is again. On behalf of the Brass Blades of the Rose, I thank you for your service to Horizon. No problem, man. Ah, but we have not been idle. While you were afield, we succeeded in identifying the traitors within our ranks. Is that so? Then, by your leave, I should very much like to have a word with our fellow in private. No, I am afraid that will not be possible. Regrettably, he, managed to subdue the unit of blades dispatched to detain him, and made good his escape. Dams. Oh, for the love of... And how did he manage to act exactly? Your men haven't been sampling the somnus we confiscated, have they? Or was he a client in disguise? No, but he was quite strong. A sea wolf. Lemencian born and raised, I believe. But do not worry, we will find him. You have my word on that. I see. Pray keep me appraised of the developments. Yes? He's standing next to me. Understood. I fear our time together is at an end, my friend. Your service is required elsewhere. Awfully disappointing. I know, but one must follow where duty leads. You might try to look a little disappointed, or do you mean to give me another one of your stoic nods? You do, don't you? Oh, don't worry, man. I'll give you all the nods.
Yes.
Nice.
So, what quest are you actually at?
The Mother of Exiles.
Okay.
And Antecedent bid me tell you to make... The Antecedent bid me tell you to make for Vesper Bay, where young Alphinaud awaits for your coming most eagerly. It was he who requested our assistance. I mean, your assistance. Some commotion or incident. I am not privy to the details. While you do whatever it is that Alphinaud has planned for you, I shall endeavor to track down our treacherous brass blade. And when I do, you may rest assured that we will have our answers. You got it, pal. But I expect a full report. No less than 500 pages. Got it? I really wish I hadn't used
this is where... Oh yeah, this is a new character comes in this new story part.
I've probably already seen them. Were they in purple?
Purple? Do you have a mask?
Yes.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, they showed a cutscene of it already. Escaping
Yeah.
a boat.
For some reason, you sound so disappointed. Yeah.
He's like, oh,
Yeah.
damn it.
Damn.
I really wish I hadn't used all those Vesper Bay tickets helping out our friends.
I still have a couple.
Yeah, you lucky bastard. I was the only one helping, so I had to use all of mine. Thank you very much. I love the new outfit from the 15. I've thought about grabbing that myself and giving that game a try. 15. I've not played it yet.
It's a really good game. Don't expect to be like
The best Final Fantasy game, but it's
it's
supposed to
just
be a good
fun
one.
game. It's a,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, I've heard it's not the fan favorite.
No. It literally said in the beginning when you boot it up, it's for Final Fantasy fans and for first timers.
Ah, I see. You are late. No matter. I know where our visitors are headed. From what I have been able to gather, this vessel belongs to a band of Domans who seek an audience with the Sultana. You are familiar with Doma, yes? In Orthard? Well, like the rest of the nations of the eastern continent, it is ruled by the Garlean Empire. Given our visitors' unannounced arrival, as well as the state of their ship, I suspect they did not leave their homeland under the best of circumstances. Needless to say, I should be very interested to hear their tale. And more importantly, what do they know of the current state of affairs in the Empire? Such information could prove most useful. We would be fools not to pursue this opportunity. Do you not think? Come with me to ul'dal. So, unless I am mistaken, and I am rarely mistaken, we will find the Domans bickering with the Sultana Sworn at the Royal Promenade. You are uncertain of your role in these proceedings. Oh, you are uncertain of your role in proceedings. It's kind of weird because they try to act like I'm talking to them, but I'm not. You are uncertain of your role in the proceedings. Insurance is if our guests are not themselves Imperial agents, it seems fair to assume that they may be being pursued by some, and if not, who better than to have the hand? Wow, this is such a weird sentence. Who better than you to have the on hand in an event of unforeseen diplomatic incident? God, I hate politics speak. Besides, I do enjoy your speaking repartee. Satisfied? Good, I shall see you in ul'dal. God, that was weirdly hard to read for some reason, and don't ask me why. I swear I can speak English. I swear.
I didn't know English, bad English, Spanish, and English.
I only know 2 languages, English and bad English. That was a reference, if you'll get it.
I don't get it.
Why am I not surprised? You disappoint me yet again, Cameron.
Cameron,
I aim to disappoint.
I'm your man.
Well, you most certainly have done a great job at that.
Yay, I have
This way.
succeeded in life.
Succeeded, you say? Why does this feel like a dead end?
Maybe because it is.
Oh, I thought this would lead me there, but apparently not. It fooled me. Must be the
Fool
work
me
of an
once.
enemy. Must be the work of an enemy stand user.
God damn it.
Oh no! I guess I could just travel to the Chamber of Rule. I have that. Let me go ahead and do that.
Ooh, teleportation.
Oh no! Oh my god! I just got the chance to watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventures. I have not got to see the show yet, and I just got started. I think I've just finished part 4. Absolutely amazing show. Absolutely amazing.
What do you think of it?
I think I just said what I think of it. Absolutely amazing. Get with the program.
No, you're supposed to say it's pretty bizarre.
Ah. Don't make me kill you.
Keep putting you on the spot.
Bizarre, I expected. It is called JoJo's Bizarre Adventures.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I'm gonna adjust the audio real quick. Maybe up to 20. 20? We'll start at 20, see if that feels better. I don't want the cutscenes to be too low now.
Hello, not
It
the-
matters not how many times you ask. Without the necessary permissions, none shall pass. Alright, Gandalf. Pray understand, good sir, we have not the leisure to lodge a formal petition. Time is of the essence. All I ask is that you summon your superior. Allow me to plead my case. Surely you can grant us that small kindness. Away with you, and darken these doors no longer. I will not ask again. You know not what you do. Ooh. Definitely an oh, shit. Aura? Isn't that the race name? Aura?
Fuck. I don't. I don't
What?
know.
The dragon race, you know.
Aura?
I-
Yeah, I think.
Yeah. I gather your pleas fell upon deaf ears. A loyal man with a cold heart. I know this kind well. I hope that you will find me more to your liking. Alphanod, at your service, a friend. Which I believe makes me very nearly unique in this part of the world, at least. Few indeed are your allies in ul'dal, yet you will need some if you wish to endear yourselves to the wealthy and powerful. Pray join me and my associate at the quicksand. There you may explain your situation to us, and we shall see if there is aught we can do to help. My guys just answered to everything.
Yep.
No, he doesn't even grunt. He just stares intensely.
Menacingly.
Menacingly.
Don't go progress, side.
Huh? I'm doing good progress. Huh?
Yes. Why you had to want to go around circle?
Because I went to the crystal.
Man.
I was traveling to where I needed to go, thank you very much.
Well, good for you.
Move up to Ting Jianji. Alpha Nod. Here we go.
We have traveled some several thousand miles across the sea from the nation of Doma, in hopes that we might find sanctuary in these lands.
Sanctuary, Lady Yugiri?
Aye. Lying within Othard, Doma was under the dominion of the Garlean Empire, as I'm sure you are aware. When the War of Succession broke out in Garlemald,
Yes.
we aspired an
Indeed.
opportunity to free ourselves from the yoke of imperial oppression and took up arms,
Voice dialogue, by the way.
only to be crushed. And so I gathered what few Domans escaped the reckoning and guided them hither to your shores.
A war of succession? Then the Emperor... Forgive me. You said that Doma was under Imperial rule, did you not?
Doma is gone, razed to the ground as an example to the other provinces.
Damn.
12 have mercy. And your people?
On a ship anchored in Vesper Bay, flying borrowed colors. Many were complicit in the rebellion, or akin to those who were. They will not come ashore until I send word that it is safe to do so. I sought an audience with your rulers, but was summarily refused.
That's ul'dal
The
for you.
lords of ul'dal are not wont to entertain foreign refugees without suitable encouragement.
Mayhap I was foolish to expect otherwise, but our supplies run low and we have young ones in urgent need of care. I have seen the tents outside the gates, however. We are not the first to seek asylum, nor will we be the last.
Be that as it may, ul'dal is no friend to Garlemald. Your tale would stir the hearts of many men and women here. The Sultana and the Syndicate will not be so easily swayed, but I shall see that you are granted an opportunity to plead your case.
This is within your power?
Oh, you have no
Far
idea.
be it from me to boast, but I do have the ear of certain influential individuals.
I am in your debt.
Lady Yugiri, forgive me for observing, but your choice of attire seems like to evoke feelings of mistrust.
Men are wont to fear the unfamiliar. We know this from experience. We seek only to spare the people of ul'dal unnecessary disquiet.
I shall defer to your experience, then.
I thank you for your understanding.
It seems I have urgent business with the Flame General. I leave our guests in your capable hands.
Ooh. You can count on me. I love new friends. I love this. Sorry. I love that we're getting a lot more voice dialogue. Absolutely love it.
Yep.
If I may, sir, as I said earlier, we have been at sea for several moons, and our supplies are all but spent. I have not the heart to repeat the tales of our tribulations, nor would it please you to listen to them. I think, suffice is it to say, however, sacrifices have been made. Though it shames me to beg for more when you have already offered so much. Desperation compels me, gentle sir. If you or your associates could spare any provisions, anything at all, it would go a long way to lessen the suffering of my people. Oh, come on, you have no worries. I got your back. Hells, why didn't you say so sooner, Soul? Of course I'll help. You couldn't have picked a better day, to tell the truth. A wealthy merchant and his entourage were due to have a banquet here on the morrow, see? But they just sent word that they can't come. Meaning, I've got all the boatload of foodstuffs and no one to feed. Best of all, they paid for the lot of it in advance. Go and call the and Catherine at the Sapphire Avenue Exchange. Tell him I said to ship the little prince's order to the Waking Sands. Oh, and if they argue, just show him those letters. That should set them straight. You got it, boss. Sapphire Exchange. I know how to get there. So, like I said, I've been doing a little study of geography. I haven't looked at the locales, like, in pictures or anything. Fear spoilers. But I have been doing some geography studying of the lands. And from what I understand, there are 5 continents that we know of in the planet Hydaelyn. And we sit upon Eorzea, which is actually technically 2 different places at once, but I forgot the other name. Actually, it might be my map here. If I zoom out here. Albernard? I can hardly read that, but I'm gonna assume it says Albernard. But yeah, technically Albernard is in Eorzea. Albernard is the main continent. Eorzea is the surrounding islands and the continent together. If I understand correctly. And Doma is a place I haven't been yet. So, but it sits in Orthard. I do know that apparently 3 of the 5 people have been to throughout the DLCs, and 2 of which have not. So we might get to see Dome at some point, which would be really exciting. That's a rather odd request. Mayhap you misheard her instructions. Bitch. Here you go. You know, you shouldn't encourage them like this. They'll start to expect it. You may mark my words. I had to hand that fool a letter. But it's interesting.
Yep.
She's in the business of feeding refugees now? I ain't normally one to question Mistress. I've never got to hear her name properly. Have you guys heard her name properly? Mama Dies? Momo Dies?
I call it Momodi.
Momodies. Okay, I'll take that. Mistress Momodi's judgment, but that doesn't seem wise to me. I'll not speak for the children, but if you ask me, any man that can't earn a crust deserves to go hungry. Hot damn. Momodi, they're kind of being mean. You might want me to smack them around for you? What are you guys doing?
We're just sitting here.
Sitting where?
Just sitting around.
Uh-huh. Anything to comment so far?
Nope. Just keep going online.
Okie dokie. You guys are the worst adventure mates ever. They didn't give you any trouble, did they? Good. Well, technically, if you want to get technical. Good. Now go and tell Lady Yugiri it's all in the hand. Yugiri. I gotta remember that. At least I make a fool of myself. Yugiri.
Hey, hi.
I dare not hope for such magnanimity. Anemones. Much less, I know that what's sad is I know that word and I just can't say it. Much less expected. Mistress Momodi is generous indeed. I shall be sure to thank her for her most humbly. I have like a small speech impediment.
Oh, we see that.
Speech impediment. Alrighty. Lady Yugiri. I briefed the Flame General on your situation. I think you will be pleased with his reply. We have been granted an audience? Before the Sultana and the Syndicate both, we should return to the Royal Promenade at once. You have done so much for us, Master Alphanod. I swear we shall return the favor. Naught is owed, Lady Yugiri, for naught has been given. This small favor you fairly won with your words, and it is with words that you must win the favor of the Syndicate. Then I shall choose them with care. Absolutely love it. You will be accompanying us, yes? Good? Yes? Good. Your presence may serve to remind the Syndicate of our true meaning of philanthropy, in that nothing so unpalatable will be required of them. Assuming the Domans are willing to earn their keep, come, the Flame General awaits us on the Royal Promenade. Yes.
So you met the Lady Yugiri.
Yugiri, yes. Why does that name kind of sound familiar, though? I think I remember someone being, at least it would sound like I think I watched an anime where the name was kind of close.
You sure?
Yeah.
I do feel like Yuri is a common name in anime.
Yeah. Well, I didn't mean exactly. I mean, at least something similar to it. Actually. Did I go to the right place? Or am I just high? I
Like
went to the right place.
you. Bunch of views.
Kairagiri? I'm thinking of a Kairagiri.
Pottery?
Huh? Oh, gee, thanks. Hi, Robon. A pleasure,
welcome.
soul. A pleasure, soul. The others are already inside. Let's not keep them waiting. Let's not.
They're really impatient.
Are Yugiri of Domar, I'm honored to meet you at last, Your Grace. To mark this auspicious occasion, I should like to present to you the finest treasures our humble nation has to offer. Alas, the circumstances which have brought me here today have divested me of both time and dignity. I come before you as a pauper in direst need of aid, to request that you grant my people asylum.
I, Nanamo, 17th in the line of Ul, welcome you to our city. Be at ease, Lady Yugiri. Although
Yes.
I myself have heard the tale of your misfortune, I would ask that you recount it once more for the benefit of the others here present.
As you wish, Your Grace. For many years, my nation, Domar, suffered under the yoke of imperial rule, and my people yearned to be free. Thus, when a war of succession broke out in Garlemald, we sought to take advantage of the chaos and reclaim our liberty. Alas, our enemy proved less preoccupied than we had hoped, and our rebellion was put down in the most brutal fashion.
Those who survived, how many do they number?
More than 200 souls huddle within the cramped confines of our own galleon's hold. Yet this figure accounts for but one of a number of ships which escaped the purge. It is my hope that you will allow us all to dwell within your walls. Should that prove unfeasible, however, I humbly ask that you accept as many of my people as your resources allow.
Well,
I understand we do not beg a boon, but propose instead an arrangement. We would serve as soldiers or tradesmen until our debt is repaid.
What are the Syndicate's opinions on this matter?
I, for one, think it's a marvelous idea. Lady Yugiri and her people strike me as an industrious lot, and there are parts of the city which have yet to be fully restored. If they are willing to work, I see no reason not to let them.
The head of the Mirage Trust is not known for his generosity. He sees profit in this.
You would do
I
well at
agree.
EA.
That said, these are foreign refugees. To admit them would require a formal resolution. Shall we call a vote?
And the verdict is...
The law is the law.
Lord Lolorito?
Tell me,
Carol,
are
what
you
doing?
blind
Making
or
noises?
willfully ignorant?
I'm doing
Even
random
now,
emotes so I can
our
sit down and
streets are
repair
choked
them.
with
Just
the
see what...
displaced
Oh,
victims of the calamity and Alamigan refugees.
I already don't
They
like this
live
dude.
hand to mouth,
He looks
subsisting on
fishy.
aid provided by the immortal flames, the cost of which grows ever higher. The wealth of ul'dal is not without limits, my friends. And need I remind you that these refugees are prone to violence and criminal activity? You have all read the reports, I think.
Well,
Without homes or employment, it is only a matter of time before men grow desperate and take that which they imagine has been unjustly denied them. Yet, knowing this, you would have us swell their ranks. Mayhap you think the brass blades and the flames are not hard-pressed enough?
Some say the chairman of the East Aldenard Trading Company passes Gil thrice daily. This may explain how he came to be the wealthiest man in ul'dal. Or it may simply be that he's ruthless beyond reckoning.
Surely the Sultanate can support the few hundred domans Lady Yugiri represents. That our resources have been taxed, I do not deny. But we are hardly in danger of financial collapse. I move that an exception be made.
An exception, Your Grace?
this guy's
I am
dick.
suddenly reminded of a similar debate some years ago regarding a
Touche.
number of Alamigan refugees, if memory serves. What were your words that day? Yes, the law is the law. And so our visitors remained in Little Alamigo. mayhap our wise and benevolent Sultana would be so good as to enlighten us as to which other of our laws should not be upheld.
Damn, this guy.
Mind your tongue, Lolorito.
Asshole.
My lord, I share your concern for the welfare of our great nation, but we must endeavor to take a longer view. You know as well as I that people can be a resource still more precious than gil.
Precious or not, they were never yet so reliable. And unlike those who frequent your establishment, I have no desire to gamble with my future. Ul'dal's greatest asset is, and has ever been, her material wealth. We risk this at our peril.
Shit. I take it back. This guy would do well at EA.
One need only look to Teleji Adeleji's example
This one's
for
nicer than the other.
evidence of the danger in allowing sentiment to dictate policy.
So, from what I understand, I can definitely now see how ul'dal's government works. The Sultana might seem like she's all powerful and the leader, but the reality is, it would seem the board is what really has the power.
Yeah, it's mostly the majority.
Yeah, think of it like the chairman of a company versus the board.
How far
Yeah,
the
pretty
vaunted
much.
Mirage have fallen, both in repute and profitability, since he began employing refugees.
How I choose to conduct my affairs is not your concern, my lord.
A proposal has been tabled. Given its urgency, I move we forego further debate and call a vote.
Right. I mean, he's got good points, but he's still a dick. Right?
Mm-hmm.
To accept the Doman refugees or not. Those in favor, I bid you remain. Those opposed, I bid you leave.
Alright, here we go. Of course he's leaving. He's like, fuck this shit, I'm out. Ah, shit.
and the others
Oh, yeah, here we go. Damn!
Would that it were
Everyone
within my
except for
power to
Alban
welcome you
and-
and your people, Lady Yugiri.
Who's left?
As you have observed, however, my authority in such matters is regrettably limited. Without the consent of the Syndicate, I cannot act.
I understand, Your Grace. And I appreciate all that you have done on our behalf.
Look, I know I
The
was...
nerve of the man! If that bastard had not forsaken the eastern trade route, little Alamigo would now be thriving.
I know I'm not supposed to hate on the Lalafels, but can I make an exception for one little bastard?
Yes.
Please, can I make an exception for one little bastard? Okay.
Yes.
Permission granted.
You should have traveled so far under such dire circumstances.
We get
Only
your
to be
pain.
refused in this manner is utterly unconscionable. Pray, accept my sincerest apologies.
Again, he's got points, but there's no reason to be a dick. Accepting a lot of people into a place could
Now that
cause
the
a lot of
Empire
problems,
no longer poses an immediate threat.
right?
They
He has
see no
reasons,
reason
but-
to maintain the pretense of unity.
But
But there's no reason to assume that that would actually happen. There's no proof to the contrary, unless he's just a racist. Like, yeah, but your people are like kind of like criminals, you know, and we don't want your criminals here. Like, you're my people? Excuse me?
The monitorists have grown especially defiant of late. Lord Lolorito most of all. But this is neither the time nor place for that discussion.
I want to punch a Lalafell.
that Lalafell, not others.
What dyes do I want now? I love how the color of the paint doesn't match the actual dye. Lilac purple. That is not purple, my friend. I'll grab the purple. Alright, let's go. Next one. Ring of Fending, saying, okay, Ring of Maiming. Okay, aiming, not aiming. As you observed, Lotorito, Little Burrito, is not afraid to speak his mind, nor is he like to change it. Oft have I wondered how a man so skilled at weighing the worth of things should be so incapable of seeing the value in people. Bah! I will waste no more words on him, not when the Domans are yet in need of aid. Everyone, follow me to the Hall of Flames. Oh my god, it disappeared! I didn't know they had superpowers.
I know they have superpowers.
Yeah, basically what I'm getting, the vibes I'm getting from him are definitely trustworthy. I do like this new Noctis outfit, though.
It looks fire, doesn't it?
Oh, yes. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeedy. Okay, this will be the perfect place to travel.
Where are you going now?
To the Flames place to talk about stuff.
Reports of stuff.
Business numbers. Is this working?
Am I impressed with you?
The syndicate has spoken, and I see no point in moving that the matter be reconsidered. The monetarists have made their position clear. Agreed. ul'dal is not an option. Nor are Limsa, Laminsa, or Gridania, I judge, given the state of their internal affairs, which leaves our Doman friends confined to a ship. Gods, the thought of them huddled in the airless hold, with no hope for better treatment. Would that I had more time to find an alternative. I place, not bound by the concerns of the great nations. Mordorna's technically not. Minfilia. That is precisely what I wish to discuss. We got plans. I understand the Syndicate's decision. I do. We all wish to preserve that which is ours, especially when we believe it is to be under siege. But I cannot meekly accept this judgment, not while my people suffer. Would it be out of the question for the Sultanate to accept us for a limited time, a week mayhap, or even just a few days? Excellent. I shall keep you informed. Alright, what's the news? Lady Yugiri, I have a proposal, if you would hear it. Out with it, Master Alphinaud. The headquarters of my order, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, stands in a place called Revenant's Toll, an outpost in Mordorna. Like most outposts, it is frequented by mercenaries and other men of action, and lacks the comforts of a more well-established settlement. However, the leaders of Revenant's Toll have been doing their utmost to change that. To that end, they have need of able-bodied individuals willing to work, as well as frontier hands. Hard labor, lest you doubt, with naught save food and shelter by the way of reward. Terms not unlike those which yourself propose, Lady Yugiri. Though I will not hear a word said against our beloved ul'dal, Revenant's Toll would offer certain advantages, the absence of unhelpful bureaucracy being the most obvious. If they can accommodate us all, we shall gladly accept. I love it, no hesitation. Master Alphinaud, once again I find myself in your debt. Pray do not thank me, my lady. The life of your people go to is one of hard labor and few comforts, as I told you. And before that, there remains the matter of how they may safely be borne to Revenant's Toll, which will be no small feat, considering the distance and their present condition. Mayhap the ul'dal Adventurers Guild can be of assistance. Look for me there, anon, soul. Got it.
You got it, boss.
Lady Yugiri, if you and your people would accompany me, may we discuss what aid the immortal flames can provide. Sorry, my throat's getting a little clogged. Probably got some sinuses kicking in.
Yep. Oh, so if I remember correctly.
Holy shit! There was some lag there for a second. Holy shit! What were you saying?
Yours is the promise to keep, right?
Yes,
Quest.
finishing that quest.
Nice.
What?
I said nice.
Oh, that's right. You did go ahead of me, didn't you? Since our last adventure.
Yarsh.
Ooh, lovely music. There we go. We are concerned that the Doman refugees may find their journey to Revenant's Toll too much to bear. Too long have they been sequestered aboard their ship, with insufficient supplies and scarce room enough to breathe, let alone stretch their limbs. With that in mind, Mistress Momodi has kindly offered to accommodate the Domans until such a time as they are ready to set out for Mordona. Those healthy enough to travel will embark as soon as the transportation has been secured, while those too weak to leave at once will be permitted to stay until they regain their strength. Good luck! That's a lot of people. What news? Transportation remains our greatest obstacle, General. If there are to the immortal flames can do, I fear that exceeds our mandate. Were it a small number, mayhap it would go unnoticed, but the Syndicate will not bear the cost of escorting more than 200 Domans to Mordona. When government fails to act, the responsibility falls to us private citizens. I will engage the service of the 77 caravans on the Doman's behalf. Man, that guy, I love that Lalafell. Very well. We should begin contract negotiations at once. Your generosity is most welcome, my lord. After all that has befallen these good people, it is the least I can do. God, I want to hug a Lalafell. Come what may, you shall ever have a friend in ul'dal who gave Lady Yugiri. And you in Revenant's Toll, my lord. Well, that wrapped up pretty nicely.
Oh, swell.
Calm before the storm. Well, it sounds like we all have work to do. Lady Yugiri, let's put our heads together and settle the details of our arrangement, shall we? I would entrust the task of escorting the Doman friends to you after you have rested your own road-weary legs, of course. What say you? You bet. You get 2 rings, right? I'll get 2 rings of flying, just in case. Alright, next quest. Yugiri's game. As we speak, the Domans prepare for departure at Vespa Bay. Wherefore, they will be transported by carriage to ul'dal. That said, this has all been decided rather suddenly, and it would not surprise me if the refugees require some assistance in coordinating their preparations. So, I would have you return to Vespa Bay and facilitate your process through tasks, great and small. In short, whatever must needs be done, do it. Speak with the main man named Ahozan when you arrive. As Lady Yugiri tells it, he has been designated the leader of the first group. Alright, boss. You got it, pal. And back to Horizon. Back to Horizon it is.
To Horizon Zero. Oh wait, wrong game.
What?
I was about to say Horizon Zero Dawn.
That is definitely the wrong game.
Yoink. I'm at Horizon.
Am I going the wrong way? I am going the wrong way. I saw the blue thing, was like, let's do it!
Where is it?
This direction. Come with me, fellow adventurers.
I am following you.
So,
Lead us away.
you know, it's kind of amazing we can still talk to each other while flying. I mean, the wind would probably make it really hard to hear each other.
What was that?
Why, hello there. Alright, Hozan. I'm here to discuss. Let's talk. Greetings. Alphinaud informed me that a scion would be arriving to help with the preparations. I am honored to meet you, though shamed as well. A great warrior should not have been be tasked with such trivities. Oh, whatever. Let's do this, bitch. I knew from a glance what manner of man you were. I too have some skill at arms, as do many of our people. Well, actually, I could definitely see that coming from where you came from. Pray forgive this trifle, but might I trouble you to help round up the children that have been given into my care? They are most adept at staying hidden from my sight, but perhaps your keen eyes will succeed where I have failed. You have my thanks, friend. Pray seek out my son Yozan. He can tell you more. All right, Yozan, you little bitch, where are you?
Here, but nowhere.
He's everywhere. Like you are.
Ooh, it's Charlie.
All right, Yozan. Oh, hello there. I'm Yozan, son of Hozan. Will you be coming with us to ul'dal? I hear we're traveling by horsebird drawn carriages. Horsebird drawn carriage, okay. Going with that. But don't you think they're queer? Giant birds that people ride like horses. I still want to try riding one, but... What's that? You're looking for the others. Don't worry, I've already told them to get ready for the carriages. I'll need your help, though. We were just finishing a game of hide and seek. 3 players are still in hiding, and since Lady Yugiri told us to take it really seriously, oh, I get it. We won't move until they are found. But Vesper Bay isn't that big, so I bet you can find them in no time. Come out, wherever you are.
And you're all alone.
I know you're out there, and that you're all alone. Gotcha!
Gotcha, bitch.
Huh. I found you! There's one right behind me. Are you playing? Ah, no fair! Yosin didn't say anything about adults! Huh! We get to ride a horsebird carriage? I don't know. It sounds scary, but if Yosin says it's safe, I'll go. That's right, young lad. You will. You all will. Is that one of you?
I'd be playing hide and go seek.
Just a random person back here trying to hide from the world. I know the feeling. Don't worry, sir. I know your feeling. I won't tell anyone.
He's over here.
What?
It's like, you won't tell anyone. He's over here.
Oh. You fool! You trusted me. That was your first mistake. Wow, then. These dastardly children, I dare say,
How many did you find?
One.
One.
There's one over here.
I knew it. That's where I was gonna go next. Hello! Hey! You're not Yozan. Who are you? I'm, Koru. Soul Pyro? Huh? I didn't know anyone else was... Wait a minute. You're one of those, stallions, aren't you? Well, technically. No, scions! Then you must know that, Lady Yugiri, right? Isn't she great? She's really good at hide and seek, too. Oh, right, it's almost time to go. Nice meeting you, Soul Pyro. He called me a stallion. What I meant by that is, those who don't know, it's kind of one of my gamer tags is that I go by. Because I'm a horse. I'm a very huge, big horse person. I love horses. So horses are my favorite animal. I actually owned one once. It's really nice. Now, where is the last one? I will find you, my friend. I will find you. And I will kill you. I mean, not kill you. Just ignore that. I didn't say anything. Cameron, are you leaving hints?
No.
You liar.
He led you to the next one.
How'd you find me? Blah. Guess I need to practice more. Or maybe you're just good at this. I mean, the Guardians didn't find me. I mean, I kicked the Guardians' ass, so I mean...
No, they were stormtroopers. That's why.
Ah, I see.
Makes sense.
Yep.
Absolutely. Wonderful. All the children are counted. Hide and seek. I see that you are curious. It's quite a simple, really... Lady Yugiri thought it'd be best that the children know what to do in the case of the Guardians found us. I should hope that those days are behind us, but I nevertheless take comfort in knowing that we are prepared. Ah, nice. Alright, here we go, next one. Why we adventure? The first caravan is due to depart shortly, followed by the rest at irregular intervals. My family and I, including my stubborn old father, Homie, will be traveling in the lead carriage together with young Koharu, whom I believe you've already met. Though I understand the road to ul'dal is regularly patrolled by your brass blades, it would give us great comfort if you would agree to accompany us on our journey. Once again, I thank you for all your kindness. When you are ready to leave, please inform the coachman. How far am I in?
You're like almost like halfway. Like less than halfway actually. A little bit less.
Less than halfway to in it?
To
I'd say you're like in 1/3 of it.
No, I think he's half.
Eager to be off, are ye? Aye. Well, I was meaning to have a word with you about that. Running from the blade says we might have a problem. A fierce-looking beastie had been sighted south of the bridge to Hammerley. Might be as someone's eyes are playing tricks on him, of course, but it don't pay to gamble in the business. Now, I know you can't handle yourself in a fight, but this lot here is another story. So I was thinking you might go on ahead and have a quick look around, make sure the area's safe. Like, and if you come across anything dangerous, you know, what do? When you're satisfied the way's clear, meet us outside Horizon. The blades tell me the road there is safe, so I reckon we can make it that far from on our own, assuming the self-same bastards don't try to rob us. That is. Oh, okay. If you say so.
Like, aren't the other missions, Karen, like really short though?
Yeah. I don't think anything this part was really long except the actual dungeon trial or whatever.
Yeah, just you had to wait.
Yeah. The long wait time.
Yeah, but since we have 3 people, we only need to wait for 1 more, or like 2 more runs.
Mm-hmm.
It's 8.
Yep.
So there is to be a dungeon, huh?
Well, I'm also a healer, so you know, short queue time.
Was there anything I was supposed to do back there? Because it seemed like that was easy.
That's it.
That was the point.
That was it.
Well, I'm traveling, and what, you're telling me I could just go there and there's nothing to fight?
Yep.
Well, what was the whole point of me? That was just an excuse, huh?
Yep.
Oh, never mind. There's a destination here. Probably someone's going to attack me here. What to say?
Oh, he's gonna meet. He's gonna see something familiar later, huh, Cameron?
Hello there, you little eyeball. We meet again. You fool. You underestimated my power. Too bad. So sad. You're dead. Oh, were you healing me?
Yeah.
Nice. I assume we go back, huh? Hello there. So there was a beastie being the operative word, eh? You talk all funny like. Well fought, sir, well fought. Ah, if only I were in better health, I should have been proud to stand at your side. Pay my son no mind. He forgets that his responsibilities prelude acts of daring do. Be that as it may, I cannot help but envy you. Had we been able to call upon heroes in your strength and skill in Doma, things would have been very different. But we cannot change the past. Those who fought and fell are forever lost to us. Lost but not forgotten. Lady Yugiri's kinsmen least of all. They fought fiercest, though they knew full well it was all in vain. She had every right to walk away, yet she chose to stay. Food, shelter, the promise of a better life. All this and more we owe to her. How does one even begin to repay such a debt? In kind, Father, to she who has given everything, we shall give our all. Well said. Whatever work there is to be done, we shall do it without question. Ditch digging, bricklaying, it matters not. Revenant's toll will grow and prosper by our hands.
Attaboy.
Yeah, attaboy. Uh-oh. Hey, Mr. Soul! Kaharu and I want to know why you became an adventurer. Oh, it's this one, huh?
Yep, the choice is yours.
Well, I mean, the last time I picked To Win Glory, because I wasn't really in it for the power or money. Because that was the only other choice. To go wither, to go whether the wild rose blooms. I guess nothing's really changed, but I like this answer a lot better. So, you like roses? I think I understand. I mean, they're nice and everything, but don't they grow in lots of places? It's my turn now. Excuse me, Mr. Soul. I've got a question. What's Revenant's toll like? Is it pretty? I mean, depending on how you see pretty, it's subjective, you know, beauty is subjective, and, fuck. It's a blessing outpost driven by countless adventures. It is a bastion of civilization in the harsh and unforgiving wilderness. It is the home of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. It is a stone's throw away from Imperial Castrum. That's actually a good point. I don't think we want to give away our Scions of the Seventh Dawn. That would be stupid. The whole point was to avoid. Well, I mean, technically we already know, but I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah, but you're trying to help them like go there though.
Yeah. You mean there are lots of people who are just as strong as you? Oh, I can't wait. Enough, Kaharu. It's my turn again. Mr. Soul, when am I older? I want to be strong like you. What do I have to do? Seek out new experiences and adventures, fight ferocious beasts, train every day, buy weapons and armor, and roll.
Pretty much all of them.
Yeah, but seek out experiences and adventures. The best way to learn is through experience and friendship. Always with the fist pound. Of course. To be a better adventurer, you need to go adventuring. Alright. That's enough questions for Mr. Soul. Oh, I love it. It's cute. That's not fair! Why does Yoza get to ask 2 questions? I want to know about adventuring just as much as he does. just one more, please. Do you think I could be an adventurer like you one day? Absolutely. No, you'll be a failure, kid. Sorry. You'll never make it in this world. You'll die alone with no marriage, no kids, no family, no money. You'll be alone. You'll never, ever, ever succeed in this world.
You'll never get that promotion.
Yes. Really? Then I will. Thanks for the advice, Mr. Soul. I won't forget it. I'm going to be an adventurer too. Ah, the youth. So young, so naive, but so full of ferocity. When we get to Revenant's Toll, let's make an adventurers guild for Domans. We'll protect our friends and punish the wicked, just like Mr. Soul and Lady Yugiri. Yeah, just like Mr. Soul and Lady Yugiri. This is so adorable. We can talk more about it in the carriage on the way. Will you be joining us? This is so adorable. The youth.
What would it be like to be young again?
I can't remember. Hey, wait a minute. That's a store-bought mount. How dare they? Nice. Alright. Why we adventure? To go where the wind takes us. To seek out adventures, friendships. It's the whole point of adventuring, right? To explore the unknown. To go where no man has gone before. Or Doman. Or anyone.
Base?
Huh?
Base?
Base?
Base!
I'm confused.
Never mind. You ruined it.
Well, I think either A, I'm dumb, or B, not enough context was given and you're dumb.
Both.
Good enough.
I'll gladly accept that. You know, I could have turned and left at Albuquerque and took the Thermitages Guild, but I was dumb and didn't. Oh well. To the Adventures Guild. Away! What?
Explosion?
I like explosions.
I like big booms.
Yep. So, what do you think the Black Mages will get in Endwalker? More big shooty boom boom magic types.
Explosions, of course.
Of course. What else could it be? Ah, so I take it you're the first group to have arrived. Excellent. Is there aught else? No, I have matters well in hand here. You and Lady Yugiri should travel to the Remnant's Toll forthwith. You got it, boss. Necklace of Slaying. Okay. Tells me to go somewhere and I have to talk to him again. Figures. Alphanod would have you and Yugiri depart for Remnant's Toll without delay. It is past time Lady Yugiri met with the guild representatives in Remnant's Toll. Since I do not foresee any further matters arising here in Thanalin, which might require your personal attention, I would instead have you serve as an escort to the Doman delegation for the duration of the journey. Speak first with Southbourne upon your arrival. He is the one with whom the Domans will be working most closely, I should think. Afterwards, introduce Lady Yugiri to Minfilia and the guild emissary. If both meetings go well, the resulting ties should stand the Domans in good stead for that which is to come. Safe travel, Soul. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Alrighty. That's definitely... Alright, here we go. Southbourne, my lad. Long time no see. We just talked in the last couple videos. And this must be the esteemed Lady Yugiri and her associates. I greet you all as friends, and bid you welcome to the toll. I hope you do not find our dearth of fineries off-putting. Poor though we may seem, we have a wealth of spirit, and camaraderie word to spare. You see, race and creed don't enter into it here. We welcome all sorts, provided they are willing to earn their keep, of course. We are no strangers to hard work, Master Southbourne. You may rest assured that we will carry out your orders with due diligence. Oh, not for a moment did I doubt your commitment, my lady. Pray you understand. I give the same speech to all new arrivals, and you needn't bow your head to call me master either. We are both frontier hands, as far as I'm concerned. As you wish, Southbourne. May this meeting mark the beginning of a long and fruitful relationship. Aye. Our guests have yet to meet the antecedent, Seven Hells. Our guests have yet to meet the antecedent? Seven Hells, so why are you wasting time with me? See them to the Rising Stones. Hello there.
Hello!
Oh. I gotta talk to your Yugiri first. To whom much is given, much is expected. Forgive me, I require a moment to compose my thoughts before meeting with your leader. We shall join you in the Rising Stones anon. Alrighty.
To the Rising Stones now.
Okay, you didn't have to be so mean about it, though.
Now.
Please go into Rising Stone.
You know what? I think I'm gonna go into the Sinking Stones instead.
Perfect.
Aww. Good enough.
You sound tired, Cameron. It
Nah.
is late.
No, I'm trying to do that on purpose.
Like, no.
Tis no use. Uh-oh, something's gone wrong. Our attempts to reach the students of Baldesion continue to meet with failure. Name again? Oriange?
Yep.
Oriange has explored other avenues in inquiries, but they too have yielded naught. We will preserve, of course, yet within our hearts the truth is clear. We are but awaiting confirmation of that which we already know. How fare the Domans? I am given to understand you were kept quite busy in Vesper Bay. Mayhap you question the wisdom of aiding refugees, when the primal threat remains unsolved. I should not blame you if you did, nor would I deny that this matter falls outside the normal purview. But that, be that as it may, I could not ignore the plight of these refugees, not when it is within our power to help them. Lady Yugiri is here? Please show her in. I should be very much like to meet her. As you wish. What a wonderful speech.
Yeah, beautiful.
We have no objections. Pray do so with our blessing. Your answer pleases me beyond words, my lady. But you are quite certain? We have no way of knowing how many might answer the summon. In the event that Revenant's Toll could not accommodate all of us, we would need to find an alternative solution. Should that come to pass, we will find it together. We're all just friends here. As ever, it has been a pleasure, Antecedent. Alas, we must take our leave, as the first carriages are due to arrive any moment. Should you require aught else, pray speak with Southbourne, Lady Yugiri. Soul? Nice. Well, that seems to be wrapping up really nicely too. Lahamin and I will make all the necessary preparations to ensure that our domain friends are feel at home upon their arrival. Though I must admit that I am still troubled about the matter of the missing crystals. Y'shtola should be returning anon with a report from afield. Mayhap you could wait here and speak with her upon her arrival?
Maybe.
Maybe. Tancred's here, that's for sure. Aha! Here we go. Give us
How
the
goes
juicy
the
bits.
fishing? Caught anything slippery?
Aye. Our suspicions were well founded. The Serpent Reavers are indeed the culprits.
Ah.
The plot thickens.
Has there been any movement in Thanalan?
It has been blessedly quiet. Which is to say the Amalja are being no more or less of a nuisance than usual, summoning Ifrit with such crystals as they have hoarded. Urianger, too, reports not out of the ordinary.
Then we have our explanation.
Urianger.
Your explanation for what, pray tell?
For the recent spate of crystal thefts in Thanalan, we naturally assumed that the trail would lead us back to the Amalja.
Here we go.
Yet it did not. It led us across the sea unto Vilbrand.
Vilbrand? There have been reports of increased Sahagin activity of late.
Got him.
Oh gods. They mean
to summon
Leviathan?
Leviathan. Yes!
That is the way of it, I fear.
Woo!
Whilst
Called it.
conducting
I mean,
our investigation on behalf
No,
of the
oh
mineral
no,
concern,
danger.
we came upon evidence implicating the Serpent Reavers. With the aid of the Maelstrom, I was able to verify our suspicions. 'Tis only a matter of time before Leviathan returns to harrow the seas.
Ah.
But there is more. One of the Sahagin, an elder by my judgment, spoke of attaining the gift and knowledge of eternity.
Oh, here comes. Oh, here we go. Crack's kicking in again. Damn those crystals.
Such a disturbance in the ether. If I did not know better, I should think this device defective.
I love the voice dialogue. It's nice to hear their voices.
Yeah.
And there is the explanation.
I see.
Soon,
Yep.
soon it shall begin. Our Lord shall rise midst surging waves to wash away the finless ones. And I shall be granted the gift and knowledge of eternity, and with the emissary stand equal. Then shall I know no cessation, no oblivion.
How's he two saying those letters without lips? Oh, okay, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that. We're cool.
Whence comes
we
this
cool?
promise of immortality?
We cool.
The emissary? We have outstayed our welcome.
Yes, we have. Oh, yes, you have. Oh, okay, it's wearing off. I'm good.
I'm back to reality.
The gift and knowledge.
Are the two of you quite well?
You shared that vision, did you not? Even before the Sahagin made mention of the emissary, I recognized Elidibus's words. He is behind this. But surely it is not within his power to grant the echo.
My lady, unless we act swiftly, Leviathan will rise again. The Admiral has already requested that we intervene to prevent this. Failing that, we are to attend to the Primal's extermination.
She will have our full cooperation. Let us make haste to Limsa Lominsa. I mean to play a part in this mission. Tataru, pray, take charge in my absence.
Ooh. Gonna
My
get our
lady,
feet wet.
are you sure this is wise?
I am aware of the risks, but there is something I must see with mine own eyes. The true nature of the Echo.
Very well. I shall not stand in your way. On the condition that you permit me to accompany you as bodyguard.
Your company is ever welcome, Thancred.
Agreed.
I take it something ill is afoot.
Aye. A primal is about to be loosed upon Eorzea.
A primal?
A godlike being whose very existence is a bane upon the land. We scions of the Seventh Dawn are sworn to put an end to their kind.
I see. Know then that I am learned in the arts of war. In return for the kindness you have shown my people, I would lend you my blade.
Ooh.
It would be most welcome.
There's
When
something
contending with a primal, one can never have too many able allies. If you crave a more intimate understanding of the problems facing Eorzea, this experience is like to provide it. Be sure to come well prepared.
She's going to tag along. So's Minfilia. Finally, bitch gets off her ass and does something. No, I'm kidding. I jest. Be calm. Don't get mad. Alright, give me a second.